Hi, hello my dear students. Welcome to my video lecture class. Right up to now, I uploaded few video lectures on the chapter current electricity. My dear students, I started electrical instruments in this chapter current electricity. In that electrical instruments, Wheatstone bridge is completed and I started potentiometer construction completed, working principle completed and applications of potentiometer. Here one application is completed. Now I am going to discuss second application of potentiometer. Application number 2. Application number 2. Application number 2. Okay. So what is the second application? To find internal resistance. To find internal resistance of cell. To find internal resistance of a cell by using internal resistance is indicated with a small r. Okay. To find internal resistance of cell by using potentiometer. By using potentiometer. By using potentiometer. So this is a question like this they are asking. So generally internal resistance of small r is equal to capital R into L1 minus L2 by L2. Like this we will get. Small r is equal to capital R into L1 minus L2 by L2 we will get. Okay. So first we will discuss this and derive this small r. We will discuss this and we will derive this small r and capital R relation. So observe carefully. First we will draw the diagram. First we will draw the diagram. Battery source, key, rheostat, EMF E, and here first connected a cell. This is a cell, and across this cell here connected a resistance box. A resistance box RB, and this resistance box is connected to a key, and this cell is connected to a galvanometer G. So this is I consider as a deflecting needle G, and this is connected to a jockey key J1. Jockey key J1. Okay, this is a circuit for to finding internal resistance of a cell by using potentiometer. So that small r value how to find by using this resistance. For example, this is a cell. This is a cell. This cell having EMF is. I consider this cell having EMF is some E. This is a primary cell. This is a battery. Okay, this having some EMF. This is also having some EMF. Okay, this is a key. This is a key K1. This I consider. This is a key K. I consider resistance box G. So now observe carefully how to find internal resistance R. So I will discuss point by point. So please observe carefully. So first of all, close key K and open key K1. Okay. So close key K and open this K1. What will happen now? If you open this K1, this network is not working. If you open this K1, this cell is not working. This network, this wire is not working. Because current is not passing through that, then it is not working. Only this EMF is working. So key 1, then the EMF E get introduced in the circuit. Okay. So the close key K and open key K1, then it is working, it's not working. That means the EMF E get introduced in the circuit. Then how to find if you introduce E? Then we should move a jockey key from end A to B. This is end A and B. So we should move jockey key from A to B at a particular length. Galvanometer shows no deflection. Galvanometer shows no deflection. That length is called balancing length. Okay. So balancing length or null point length. So here E is equal to we'll get K into length L1. I consider E is equal to K into length L1. So this is I consider as equation 1. So E is equal to K into L1. This is I consider as E is equal to K into L1. This is I consider as equation 1. Well, to continuing my lecture on application 2 of potentiometer. So here we got EMF E is equal to K into L1. Here L1 is balancing length of, for example, if you move this jockey key, after some time here is a jockey key. At this point, there is no deflection in galvanometer, then this length is called, we consider as a balancing length. That is I consider as L1, then E is equal to K into L1. Here K means potential gradient. K means potential gradient. So this is next we got equation 1, that is E is equal to K into L1. Okay, EMF of the cell we got E is equal to K into L1. This is equation 1. Okay, this is equation 1. So now observe carefully. Close. So now close key K and key K1. Okay. So in the first case, if you close K key and key K and open key K1. K1 is open, K is closed in the first case. Now in this case, both keys are closed. Close key K and key K1. So then potential difference is developed across the wire, across the primary cell. Okay. So then potential difference is developed across the primary cell or electric wire. Okay. So electric wire across this circuit. So then potential difference is developed across the primary cell or electric wire. So now we should move we should move jockey key up to shows no deflection in galvanometer. No deflection in galvanometer. And measures length. And it's considered as balancing length L2. So how can we write according to principle of potentiometer? V is equal to K into L2. Okay, the potential difference V is nothing but potential difference. Potential difference V is developed here. The potential difference V is equal to K into L2. This is equation 2. E is equal to K into L1. V is equal to K into L2. Okay, so we got these two equations. By using these two equations, now we will find the internal resistance of this cell. So please observe carefully. By using these two equations, we are finding internal resistance of this cell. So we will derive internal resistance of the cell. Observe carefully. What is first equation? E is equal to K into L1. This is equation 1. What is second equation? V is equal to K into L2. This is a second equation. From equation 1 and 2. So if we are doing equation 1 and 2, first of all, by using 1 and 2, E by V is equal to K into L1 by K into L2. It is equal to L1 by L2 because this here K or KK going to be cancelled. So finally what we got here? E by V is equal to L1 by L2. E by V is equal to L1 by L2. Okay. So this is equation 3 I consider. Now observe carefully. E means E is nothing but I into capital R plus I into small r. That means I into capital R plus small r. That is nothing but E. What is the EMF of this cell? This EMF of the cell is I into capital R plus small r. Capital R means external resistance. For example, this is a potentiometer wire na. This potentiometer wire should contain some resistance. So R is nothing but resistance of potentiometer wire. Resistance of potentiometer wire. Potentiometer of wire of length L. Okay. So this potentiometer wire length is L. We consider means capital R means resistance of potentiometer wire. Small r means internal resistance of the cell. Internal resistance of cell. Okay. So E means I into capital R plus small r. V means I into capital R. You know, V means potential difference across this wire. Across this potentiometer wire. V is nothing but potential difference across this wire. V is equal to IR formula. E is equal to I into capital R plus small r. These two values substituted in equation 3. We will get a small r and capital R relation. So I will drop this one. We will continue this. So what is the equation 3 here? E by V is equal to L1 by L2 from equation from equation 3. Okay, E by V is equal to L1 by L2. Here E is nothing but I into capital R plus small r. V is nothing but I into capital R. You know already E value is I into capital R plus small r. V is nothing but I into capital R. Then L1 by L2. Here I going to be cancelled. Capital R plus small r by capital R is equal to L1 by L2. Here R by R means 1 plus a small r by capital R is equal to L1 by L2. So I want a small r value, am I right? Small r by capital R is equal to L1 by L2 minus 1. So then small r is equal to capital R into L1 minus L2 by L2. So this is very important formula. This is very important formula. If balancing length of EMF E is given L1 and balancing length of potential difference V is L2, L1, L2. Two balancing lengths are given. External resistance R, and this R is nothing but resistance of potentiometer Y. Value is given. Internal resistance is easy to find by using this formula. Small r is equal to capital R into L1 minus L2 by L2. L1 minus L2 by L2. So this is formula. And relation between small r and capital R. We had two relations, mainly relations. So please note down this relation between small r and capital R. Small r is equal to E minus V by V into capital R. So this is one note point. And small r is equal to, in case of balancing lengths, L1 minus L2 by L1 into, so L1 minus L2 by L2 into R. These are the two important formulas. Relation between small r and capital R have two important formulas. One is E minus V by V into capital R. Second one is L1 minus L2 by L2 into capital R. So this is about today's session, application 2 of potentiometer. So we will discuss few numericals based upon this potentiometer applications. Well, to continuing my lecture on potentiometer, applications of potentiometer, first application is comparison of EMF of two primary cells. So already we derived that we will get one formula, E1 by E2 is equal to L1 by L2. Here E1 means EMF of one cell, E2 means EMF of other primary cell, L1 means balancing length of the cell E1 and balancing length of cell 2. So L2 having EMF E2. Okay, balancing length of E2 is L2, balancing length of E1 is L1. So that's why E1 by E2 is equal to L1 by L2 formula we got. So now we will solve one numericals based upon this. Observe carefully. So this is a numerical example 1. In a potentiometer experiment, when a battery of EMF 2 volts is included in the secondary circuit, the balancing point or length is 500 centimeter. So observe carefully what is a given here. So potentiometer experiment, when a battery of EMF 2 volts, that means one cell EMF is given, that is a 2 volts, okay, is included in the secondary circuit. The balancing length is 500 centimeter. This cell having, this EMF 2 volts having balancing length is 500 centimeter. This is E1. I consider balancing length of that E1 is L1. That L1 value is given 500 centimeter. Next, find the balancing length of same end when a cadmium cell of EMF 1.018. That means E2 value is given. What is E2 value? 1.018 volts. And find balancing length. So we need to find the balancing length of this EMF. So E1 is given, E2 is given, L1 is given, L2 value we need to find. What formula we need to apply here? By comparison of EMF two cells, we know the formula E1 by E2 is equal to L1 by L2. I want L2 here. So this is a formula. From this formula, L2 is equal to, we will get L2 is equal to L1 into E2 by E1. L1 into E2 by E1. What is L1 here? 500 centimeters. 500 centimeters into E2 value is what here? 1.018 volt by 2 volts. By 2 volts. So if you calculate this, this 2 value 500 into 1.018 by 2 volts, so we will get 254.4 centimeters. So if you calculate this, we will get the balancing length is 254.4 centimeters. What is the balancing length of second cell, cadmium cell EMF? L2 is equal to 254.4 centimeters. So this is a numerical based upon comparison of two EMF of the cells. So this is the solution. What is the balancing length of second cell? 254.4 centimeters. So again I recapitulate once, observe carefully. So example 1, in a potentiometer experiment, when a battery of EMF 2 volts, E1 is given 2 volts. Next, E is included in the secondary circuit. The balancing point or a length is 500 centimeter. This 2 volts EMF balancing length is 500 centimeters. That's why that is E1 is equal to 2 volts, L1 is equal to 500 centimeters. Next, cadmium cell of EMF 1.018. That E2 value is given 1.018. L2 value we need to find. So that L2 value how to find? By using the formula E1 by E2 is equal to L1 by L2. Then L2 is equal to L1 into E2 by E1. So from that we will get L2 value is 254.4 centimeters. So this is the solution of this question. So we will discuss few more details about this concept, potentiometer, applications of potentiometer. We'll discuss second application in the next lecture. I hope all of you understood this. If you will get any doubt regarding this lecture, feel free to mention in the comment box. Thank you for watching my lectures. And here one thing is important, so please practice numericals based upon these concepts. So these concepts are very important. These formulas are very important for the competitive purpose also. So all the very best.